So we're up here in Northern California for the Memorial Day weekend. We're going to be exploring Mendocino, Fort Bragg, and Eureka. We just arrived today, just checked in. Later on, we are going to go do a little sightseeing around Fort Bragg, and then we're going to be doing the Skunk Train in the evening. Okay, going to do a little walkthrough of the Airbnb. Leon's already inside putting away what we bought from the grocery store. So from the entryway, we have the washer dryer and it's a kitchenette. There's no stove. And our bedroom, little seating area. Got a fire pit, access to the outside, and our views from our bedroom. Oh, got a fireplace in here as well. I think it's gas. Walk-in closet, plenty of storage. And the bathroom's huge. I believe this place is wheelchair accessible. That's why the shower is the way it is. It's huge. Alright, took a little walk. Our Airbnb is directly behind this White House. Coming over to the Casper Headlands State Reserve. Little trail to the cliffs. Oh, you can already hear the sea lions. And are those wild turkeys? I think those are... No, they look like turkeys. Then why do they have the red on their head? Okay, I gotta Google. See what those... Okay, yeah, never mind. I don't think that's a turkey. What are those? They're huge and they have red on their head. Vultures? Wait, if they're vultures and they're all gathered around, is there something dead? Is there something dead over there?
Well, they're not eating.
Where's the sea lions? Oh, all the way over there.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Right over there. That's too close to the edge for me. I'm good right here. Here we're in Fort Bragg now, and we're heading over to Glass Beach right now, and then afterwards we're gonna go look at, I forgot the name of the Trestel Bridge. So I don't think Glass Beach is gonna look that pretty right now since we don't have the sun to shine off and reflect on the glass, so it's probably just gonna look like regular rocks, but we're still heading over there. Actually, I got it. Alright, we're gonna head back to where those people were picking rocks or glass. Maybe that's a better spot. Yeah, as I'm saying, it's like very minimal. Very minimal. I mean, I guess if you look closely, there is a bunch of these white ones. Some of these little green ones. But mainly rocks. Another one of the green ones. All right, let's go back over there. All right, second spot. Let's go all the way over here. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, there you go. I'm walking closer to the spot where it's marked on Google. But still really nothing. And according to Google, this is pretty much the spot, but it's pretty much the same. Tiny little remnants. That one's pretty cool. Oh, here's pretty orange color one. Okay, so that's pretty much going to be it for this spot. We're going to head over to the Trestel Bridge. Hopefully we have time before the Skunk Train. So this is the Putting Creek Trestle Bridge. Okay, I'm gonna head up there and walk on the beginning part of the bridge. Man, for a minute there I thought I wasn't gonna be able to cut through because I saw this fence, but there's a little path right here and there's some stairs right there through that motel. Hotel right there with ocean views and the Trestle Bridge in front. Oh wow, I didn't even pay attention to the clouds until I'm seeing it on the camera right now. It's pretty crazy. This is gonna be a turnaround point. All right, so we just arrived at the Skunk Train and we got to get checked in now. All right, all checked in and got our tickets. And I had to do it, even though I don't have any more room on my backpack. But I bought a patch. So Leon was actually asking why this is called the Skunk Train. So the nickname skunk originated in 1925 when the motor cars were introduced, today sometimes referred to as the rail buses or rail cruisers. These single-unit self-propelled motor cars had gasoline-powered engines for power and a pot-belly stove burning crude oil to keep the passengers warm. The combination of the fumes created a very pungent odor. The old-timers living along the line said the motor cars were like skunks. You could smell them before you could see them. So there you have it. That's why it's called the Skunk Train. Hi.
There you are.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Hello.
Thank you. Alright, we arrived at Glen Junction.
Just so you guys do know, if you're in line for the bar, just make sure to hop on this side of the rope rather than that side. That side's a walkway, just get onto this side. Thank you.
Those are the rail bikes, but it's $295 a person for that. Whereas the train that we just took was $50 a person. Get one more shot of the Glen Junction bar. Okay, heading on our trail with our $23 apple cider. Oh, I should say, sorry, hard cider. No hiking beyond this point, so I guess the loop continues this way. Has a little more elevation than I think I want to do.
Here, a little more. Keep going.
We're gonna keep going?
We're in it. We're committed.
Yeah. We're gonna keep going, because when else do we have the opportunity to hike a trail in the dusk and not be scared? We're hoping others will come look for us. Yeah, right. There's a few people ahead of us on this trail, so we're not the only ones. Oh, what, me? Oh, okay. What was I saying? Hold on, because I was saying something. Oh, there's a few people ahead of us on this trail, so we're not the only ones hiking this. Not that it makes it any safer. All right, we're turning around, heading back the same way we came. This trail had a little bit more elevation than what we bargained for. We weren't looking for that. We're just looking for a nice calm walk in the woods with our hard cider. We weren't trying to turn this into an actual hike. Okay, so that's going to be it for our time here at the Glen Blair Junction. We're going to take the train back now. Tomorrow we do have an early morning because we're heading out to the Avenue of Giants, and I believe it's like an hour, maybe close to 2-hour drive from here. Okay, it's day 2 and we're heading to the Avenue of the Giants this morning. Almost tripped on a branch. Okay, so we made it to our first stop before Avenue of the Giants. It's the drive-through tree. There's one in the Avenue of the Giants as well, but we're stopping at this one. This one's a little bit bigger than the one at the Avenue of the Giants. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's close. Like the way it branches out, it looks like one of those cell phone towers. Okay, we just finished up at the gift shop and I got my patch and Christmas ornament. Okay, so we're going to continue down the road to the Avenue of the Giants. Okay, so we just made it to the Avenue of the Giants. We just pulled off to the side of the road so that we can pick up our pamphlet for the auto tour. Okay, so we've made it to our first stop, this one here, the FK Lane Grove. It's a little loop that we can do. This thing is huge. Fallen tree that's kind of hollowed out on the inside. Let's scoot back over to show. Thing's huge. Okay, so we're leaving stop number 1, but we can't continue down the Avenue of Giants because it says the road's closed 1 mile ahead. So we're gonna hop on the 101 and then try to get back onto the 254, which is the Avenue of the Giants, and backtrack to see stop number 2, and then hopefully we'll be able to keep going forward on the Avenue of the Giants from there, but we'll see. So we were able to make it to stop number 2 by taking the 101 and then just backtracking about like a mile and a half off the exit, but we've made it to stop number 2, which is the Boiling Grove. Alright, so the second stop was Boiling Grove. Let's see. So we're at the third stop on the auto tour of the Avenue of the Giants, which is the visitor center. There is 2 small trails that we can do here. They're 0.6 each, but I think we're just gonna look around in the visitor center, use the restroom, and then continue on. Okay, so we've made it to stop number 4, and it is, I was hoping it showed the town. Oh, stop number 4 is this Redwoods. I'm not sure if it's pronounced that way, but basically we're here to see this, which is right there. To your left, a pole stands as an amazing measure of nature's power. The top 33 feet above the street indicates where the water crested during the 1964 flood, obliterating Redwoods downtown. All the way at the top, that's 33 feet, that's where the flood waters reached. Okay, continuing down the road. Stop number 5 is the Mahan plaque. So we are here. This is the plaque trail. This is stop number 6, so I think we'll head this way and do this little trail. So we're going to our left. I wish there was a little bit more signage, just so that I know I'm going to the right place. Okay, so this is stop number 6. This is the Dyerville Giant. So from stop number 6, which was the Dyerville tree, it connected to the Founders Grove loop, which was only 0.5 miles. So we're doing that, and then it'll connect back to the tree, and then we'll head back to the car from there. Alright, so we made it to the beginning of the Founders Grove Trail, but we actually started it at number 8, which was the Dyerville tree. So we're back to number 1, and we're going to walk it backwards, basically to get back to the Dyerville tree, and then connect back to the Manhattan plaque trail back to our car. We're almost back to stop number 8, and this is the Dyerville tree. We saw the, I'm not going to say the front of it, but basically the root of it when we started on the trail. Now we get to see the tree in its entirety. Well, almost. The top of it's over there, and walking towards the bottom. That is crazy how that tree just splintered off. Okay, so this is stop number 7, the Chandler Grove Trail. Right here. But loop 1 is 0.2, loop 3 is 0.3. I don't want to walk no more. So we're going to go ahead and skip on these 2 trails, continue on to number 8. That also has a trail, which is 2.4 miles, which is one of the longest trails for the stops here on the Avenue of the Giants. Because after that, we are heading towards Eureka. So we're trying to get there at a decent time. So these next 2 stops are just going to be basically pull over, take a picture of the sign, and then move on. So this isn't actually a stop on the auto tour of the Avenue of the Giants, but we're stopping here anyways. It's on the Avenue of the Giants, the Immortal Tree. Let's see, ancient redwood, age 950 years to 1,000, original height 298, currently 248, survived lightning, which removed its top, loggers' axe, and forest fire in 1908, the flood of 1964. Loggers' axe. What, they try to chop it down? All right, so stop number 8, the last stop on the Avenue of the Giants. Dury Cheney Trail. So this one's a 2.4 mile loop. Again, we're not gonna do this one. Okay, so now we're gonna head over to Eureka. We're doing the Redwood Skywalk at the Sequoia Zoo. Okay, so our last stop today is the Sequoia Park Zoo. We're here for the Redwood Skywalk, which is this way. Uh-oh. Are they fighting or are they mating?
Oh, it's moving.
So we're on a suspension bridge. You can totally hear it and feel it. Ooh. The zoo's pretty cool. So you got the zoo, the skywalk, and then you even got hiking trails within it. $24, I think it's worth the admission. Híjole. Whoa. Is somebody shaking this even more? What the fuck? What the? Mother. Feels like I have sea legs now. So that's it for the Sequoia Park Zoo. Now we have a long drive in front of us, heading back to Mendocino. Well, Casper is actually where we're staying at. Okay, we're back in Casper, and we are heading towards the Cabrillo Lighthouse to catch the sunset. Okay, change of plans. We're heading back towards the AirBnB. The trail that takes you towards the Cabrillo Lighthouse was overgrown. Didn't want to walk through it, especially because most likely we'd be coming back through it at dusk. So we're trying to head back to the first trail when we first got here to the cliffs. We made it. We got to catch the sunset. We're heading back to the Airbnb. We're actually leaving here tomorrow to head towards San Francisco. Tomorrow we actually are going to stop at the lighthouse to check that out, and then a few other spots. I know one's called like the Devil's Sinkhole and the Russin Gulch Bridge, I believe. But that's going to be it for tonight, so we'll pick this up again tomorrow. We've checked out of our Airbnb, and our first stop today is the Cabrillo Point Lighthouse. So we're at our second stop, the Russin Gulch Bridge. We're just going to get shot to the bridge from the viewing point and then walk over to the sinkhole. I think it's also called the Devil's Punch Bowl as well. I might have you just drive me down into the beach though, just to get a shot from down there. paid $8. Might as well. Okay, we're heading over to the sinkhole, or also known as the Devil's Punch Bowl. I guess there's tide pools down there and people fishing. The water's nice and clear over here too.
Ain't no look like no Devil's Punch Bowl.
It's a bowl.
It's not full.
Maybe during high tide it is. So right now it's just a sinkhole. Ah, that's why. So when it's dry, it's a sinkhole. When it's full, it's the punch bowl. We've made it to the town of Mendocino. We're grabbing a bite to eat here and just kind of walking around and getting some shots of the town. Okay, so yesterday after we left Mendocino, we drove 3.5 hours to Sacramento where we stayed the night. We're at the airport, so that's gonna be it for this one until the next one.